All right, let's move on to the next story. Now, granted, I said these are different. So the beginning of this story is going to sound like your atypical Bridezilla. And for a bit she was. Um, but it's not the beginning that made her a Bridezilla, it's the ending that made her a Bridezilla. And I guarantee you will not see this coming.
I was a bartender for about 14 years at a private club that was a popular wedding venue and worked probably about 800 to 1,000 weddings total. One stands out that I'll never forget. I was the head bartender and manager on duty for most of them, and I worked with the in-house events coordinator who handled all the logistics on our end prior to the event. Booking, catering, bar service, in-house decor, etc. She'd typically give me a heads up about guest requirements on my event sheet and let me know if the client was being a headache beforehand. For this case, we were doing a third marriage for the bride in her mid-40s, and a first marriage for the groom. The events coordinator gave me a heads up that the bride was a serious bridezilla. She'd been emailing or calling about minor details 3 to 4 times a day for 3 months solid, and I was told to expect the worst. The day comes, and the bride and her party is there to oversee setup a few hours before the wedding. Not out of the ordinary, and everything is running smoothly until the flowers arrive. Floral is not our domain, it's arranged privately. And she freaks out because it's not exactly what she ordered. They're gorgeous, by the way, and way over the top for what I'd expect for a 250 person wedding. I have to calm her down and use my standard lines. No one is here to celebrate flowers, they're here to celebrate you, etc. We get over that, and I'm expecting the worst for the night, and it's lovely. She's radiant the whole evening, everyone's happy, the event runs smoothly, and I'm stoked to not have to deal with the drama. At the end when they're packing up, I go up to them with my standard, "How did everything go? Is there anything I can assist you with?" conversation with her while her hubby stands a few feet away talking to a friend. She turns to me with stars in her eyes and says, "It was perfect. I want to do my next one here." Hubby does a neck snapping double take, while I'm kind of speechless and manage to mumble out, "I'm glad you enjoyed it." They leave, and I try to process what I just heard. Wait, it gets better. Often wedding parties show up the next day to pick up things they left behind, so they don't have to spend an hour packing up late at night. When they do, we let them come down to the bar club for a drink if they want. They show up and come down to the bar where I'm working. At this point, I figure her next one comment was just a slip of the tongue. She'd had some wine, though it wasn't what I'd call inebriated. But no, talking to her straight sober with hubby in tow, she told me again how it was everything she'd hoped for and she'd definitely come back next time. That's when I realized she didn't even want to get married. She just loved being a bride and having a special day all about her.
Mm-mm-mm.
What
Maybe
if she's
she
planning to
meant
renew her vows?
no. Maybe that's what it's like. Maybe she's talking about for like another event or like a birthday. She can't be talking about another marriage. She can't be. There's no way she could.
Well,
No,
some
she.
women like being pregnant. This is somebody who likes being a bride.
And she literally said the next one.
I'm thinking this.
I'm thinking
I'm
she
gonna give her
means an
benefit of the
event.
doubt and say renew her vow.
Yeah, she can't.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's got to be it. Because there's no way she means. Because.
I mean,
She's also on her third marriage.
Marriage.
I
And
don't
he married
know.
her on purpose? Like, well, shoot, Mickey Ring was married 8 times, so what can I say?
Well,
there are
sometimes
some
people
people
just
who
bad
just.
choices.
Hmm.
I mean,
Sorry,
she
mom.
may be. I'm sorry. She may be the person who likes to be a bride and don't like to be in a marriage because we know people who they like to be married. You know darn well that person ain't good for you. You not good for them. Anything else, but you have to be married.